Hello, this is the Ramen Shop.
And this is his friend Cinnamon Noir.
We are starting a new series of Let's Play videos today for Beyond Good and Evil.
The game, not the Nietzsche book.
That would be less interesting.
You haven't read it, clearly.
Clearly.
The war has arrived at the gates of Hillis. This peaceful mining planet and system.
This war sounds funky.
Is now completely encircled by the Dom's armada. General Keck, Supreme Commander of the Alpha Forces, would like
General
to take
Keck?
this opportunity to address
Was
our
he named
final
after a
message
sound
to
his
the
mom made when
population.
she threw up?
Loyal Hillians, the impending battle will be a difficult one.
Not to spoil anything, but does that sound like a good person to you? Like,
No.
just listening to his voice?
Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Yep.
Meanwhile, in Ireland, we see some inhabitants doing Irish yoga. You don't move your legs at all in Irish yoga. It's very peaceful, relaxing. And you can drink while you do it.
Of course.
Ooh. Too much drinking.
They're coming.
I don't think even absinthe could do that to you, Matt.
Oh boy.
J. Action
And Goat
report.
Child.
I'll take care of the shield.
They're cops.
Jade and Paige would make a good buddy cop duo.
They're already a buddy cop duo. They just exist in a universe that's outside the normal buddy cop paradigm. Oh.
Shield disabled.
Your Optima account is
350.
units short. Your
Fucking
electrical
General
supply
Electric.
has just been
We have
Electric.
decided that you are worth more dead than alive. Oh. I'm sorry, before the cut, she clearly got killed by that. You can't fool me, game.
Maybe Moo?
No. Slow motion.
Nice going, kids.
So this is a very weird section of this game.
Oh, yeah.
The Dom's kind of possession thing, which you're going to see shortly here, not very well explained, very vague and confusing, but apparently these kids get briefly possessed. And these are... they're
Honestly, not
human
much
powered?
about the Doms is really well explained.
And here we have One-Winged Angel. Est one interius ira vemini. Funny, I thought this kind of music was supposed to be at the final boss battle of the game.
Yeah, well,
Seriously,
I
I never
think it
realized
is,
before how much
actually.
this is like One-Winged Angel. I'm amazed Nobuo Uematsu didn't sue. Apart from the fact that he's not a mean guy.
Actually, I think they do play this music in the final boss battle.
Yeah, probably.
Spoilers.
They also play it at the end of Amadeus. There's lots of uses for this kind of music with the God Chorus. Beginning of Final Fantasy VIII.
True.
Any scene that's done in slow motion where someone gets hit with a bullet.
Confession time, I'm actually kind of a sucker for choral music in media.
Oh, it's not that I don't like it.
It's
It's just
just
kind of obvious. Like this scene, for instance.
yeah.
Do not tell me there isn't fan art of this scene somewhere on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Khan? Is that your Dom's name? Khan? So, you only see that scene for a split second, but didn't that look like a human figure in there?
Oh, yeah.
Briefly. Oh!
Hey.
Paige has joined the battle! Seriously,
Create a
Paige for Super
diversion.
Smash Brothers, am I right? Daijo. Yes, that's a traditional Vietnamese weapon, right?
That would be that would actually be a Japanese weapon.
Not spelled like that. Greg, I've taken
true.
Japanese.
But, like, the longbow was called the Dai Q, and I know that Joe was a weapon.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Bad Japanese?
Yeah, potentially.
Bad
Michael
faux
Ansel
Japanese?
is French.
Yeah.
By the way, while we're still in this introductory scene, I might as well point out, this game is in fact the brainchild of Michael Ansel, who is one of my favorite video game designers. He created the Rayman series, and for that he has my eternal gratitude. Basically, any creative game that's ever been made by Ubisoft, Michael Ansel has had a hand in it.
It's also... Between Rayman 2 and this game, he's basically defined my early adolescence in video gaming.
Wow.
Well, it's sort of between him and BioWare.
So this is a very personal Let's Play for you.
I guess.
Ugh. You have collected a snot gem.
It's worth noting, actually, I have the case from the game, which I bought back when I was like 13 or 14. One of my favorite taglines is, "Battle ruthless enemies with punishing martial arts," which apparently consists of like the same 3 moves
Scan this for me, will ya?
Okay, Yeet.
over and over.
Oh, I forgot about Secundo.
Oh,
This game
God.
basically had Cortana before Cortana, except instead of being a sexy blue lady, he's a sexy Hispanic man.
Una per Aramis. Bueno, Yeet, but be careful.
Bueno,
I will check
Yeet.
up on you after your fight.
Hispanic
And
people
notice
talk like this,
something got
yes?
inside your psycho karma.
Yeah, it's like a weird blend of Spanish, French, and Italian.
Don't forget Jamaican.
Mm.
Oh wait, that's
No.
elsewhere in this game. I thought you were
That's-
talking about the culture of this place in general.
Oh, no. I'm talking
Oh,
about
just
him.
in time, sweetheart.
I love
We've
the way
come to
that...
save you.
I love their goose step. Like, look at him. He's... That's not... That can't be good on your back, man.
They have a goose step, but they also have kind of like a pigeon-looking head.
Right?
Here on Hillis, war has once again reared its ugly head. Striking
Has
the
war ever
civilian
had a pretty
population.
head?
Luckily, our elite forces have once again arrived in the nick of time.
They've
guess
arrived
it
just in
could.
time to not be exposed to any danger,
Here
which is what the
where
point
some
of
the
them is.
children whose parents have been captured by the Doms have been taken in by 2 devoted and courageous Hillians. Miss, a word for our listeners.
Yeah. Well, you guys are not what I'd call as fast as a speeding bullet.
We can edit that out, right?
Nothing. And next time, there'll be
Seriously,
nothing
cut.
left here to say.
Stop rolling.
Hey,
Seriously, man, like...
don't get your
But-
snout bent out of shape.
15
All right, boys, that's
seconds
a
late.
wrap. Pack
Also,
up.
stay zen, don't get your snout bent out of shape. It's like...
So am I right in
The
thinking that
best-
the alpha sections came here literally just to be on TV? Like, this is just a photo op.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
But... Still.
If it wasn't for you, I would have passed out. Oh wait, I did anyway.
You know, I don't think that's ever explained what the... Serum... Oh, well.
Or what her relationship with the Doms is. Ooh, spoiler. That was for
Yeah,
the sequel.
that's weirder.
The sequel that would happen more than a decade after the original game. Assuming it is gonna happen.
I'm fine, Paige.
At this point, we're like... We're nearly to the point of Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah, we're nearly to the point where people have forgotten what the original game is like. So this Let's Play was just in time.
You faithful servant, Secundo
Pesimisto?
you money problemo.
As a person who knows Spanish, I'm offended.
We're stuck here.
I'm surprised they didn't call it your dinero problemo.
Shield.
God, this is the worst interpretation of Spain by French people since Carmen.
Units, you want units? You come to Secundo, mia bella. Listen to this. The director
Suddenly I'm full size.
Center wants a collection
And
of
speaking
all the animals on the
Italian,
planet.
Mia Bella,
Pay you dinero for any photos.
I don't know.
The people who made this game are French. I don't think they know the
Take a
difference.
beast, for example. You take picture of it and tenga mucho units. Even your perro.
Good God.
Not another one of your
This guy can't speak Spanish, he can't speak English?
Recheck your
What's this guy's native language,
Who could possibly
Esperanto?
be interested in that kind of thing? We're in the middle of a war.
Gonna have to recheck your circuits. Maybe he is malfunctioning and sort of like blending Spanish and Italian translation programs.
We're in the middle of a war, Secundo. When you put your hand in a pile of goo that... never mind.
I found your camera, Jade. I put it right over there.
Thank you, child that will never have another line again.
I actually do like the Pokemon Snap mini game.
It's up to you.
I hope
In
you
this-
do, because it's everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Projectiles have yet once again inflicted heavy losses amongst civilians.
Why hasn't Jade taken a picture of this before?
Hi, Jade. I see
It's all over her
Secundo
freaking
already
house.
talked to you about the job. The war is taking its toll. We need a complete inventory of all species living on the planet. Thanks for the picture. Good
And they do mean all species.
I bet freelance photographers in real life wish getting paid was this easy.
And to invite us to help in the war effort by joining the
In real life, it's more like, hey, thanks for sending us all those photos. We'll send you a check in 2 months.
Identified, dated, filed.
I like I had $200 for identifying Homo
I
sapiens.
transferred the dinero to the stinking
Apparently, the
doctor
people at the
service.
research lab have never heard of a selfie.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a special camera. That's what it is.
Electricity restored. Thank you for choosing Optima Service.
Do you need to restore electricity just to get out of your house?
I can actually believe that.
This is a future so technologically advanced that they can't open their doors without the power being on.
Everything's working. Come down here as soon as you
Nice work, Jade, taking 2 pictures. I'll bet that was really difficult.
mission M-Disc standing by.
Actually, the best part is getting a picture of Paige, a Sus Sapiens, is worth 600.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's not
So-
many of him.
Well
If
done,
he,
Jade.
if Paige had taken a selfie, he could have solved this whole problem instantly.
So what do you think a Starkos is? Do you think it's like a quesadilla? Or like a spanakopita?
I always thought it was just like, I don't know, some kind of bread product, or like a gigantic potato chip or something like that.
Giant potato chip. So how many different species exist in this house?
This house,
Those
like,
stupid dogs are
5.
gonna get us all. We're all gonna die.
Don't worry.
There's a-
You're all safe
Wow.
here in the lighthouse.
Jeez. Did that kid come out of Apocalypse Now or something? It's not even worth hanging on and living, man. This is a bug
Superb
hunt.
Specimen. I'll file it.
In my file. Yeah, one nice thing about this game is they make it easy to get around so that you can appreciate the design of the different areas you go to.
True.
There's some
Yeah.
very nice little details in this, like the fact that you live in an orphanage and there's actually crayon drawings on the walls.
Yeah, I actually kind of regret
Bravo, Jade.
not
Lingering
interacting
on them?
with the kids more originally. I think I go back later and talk to all of them.
You know, Greg, you can never get back those moments of childhood. That wasn't a joke, Greg. I'm dead serious.
This is true.
Enemy's projectiles have yet once again.
However, you can reload the save,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
so it's just the same, really.
What is this thing? Person?
A field
Priodontus
armadillo.
campestris.
They're becoming very rare.
Mostly because they die when you photograph them.
Oh god, that would be the worst thing to put in this game.
It would. So why didn't they? Michael Ansell's too nice. He doesn't realize there's lots of potential in video games. Potential to horrify as well as to amuse.
But
Quick,
more.
shoot those seagulls. Stun them so they fall into the ocean.
Reporting. Jade reporting. Mission M-Disc standing by.
Meanwhile, in the Batcave,
That you, Jade?
Page
Just got
Cave.
one of them M-discs.
The pig cave.
Another job for Jade reporting.
I think it's pronounced MDisc.
You can read it now and give me a chance
An
to
M-disc
adjust
would be
this.
would have a hyphen
Decoder
in front of it.
player that refuses to obey its master.
Maybe it's like iPod or email.
You will acknowledge that I'm a superior being when I bang on you with my wrench. Oh, Paige, he's wonderful.
Well
Pages.
done, Jade.
All your companions are lovely, really.
Well done, Jade. You picked up a CD. You know, people praise Jade too much for doing very mundane things. I think if they do this too much, she's going to
Thanks
become
again, Jade.
rather jaded.
Oh,
The courageous efforts of the Alpha sections,
Do you have like a horn section that can give me a wah 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 when I make a pun like that?
I could? But doesn't mean I will.
Commissioned by Mr. de
That would
Castellac.
just dignified.
This war is a catastrophe for us all. Mr. de Castellac would like to...
They blew off my mustache and I had to replace it with a fake
If you
one.
accept, please make your way as soon as possible to the ancient mine on Black Isle, located on the other side of town.
Oh, that sounds like a very neat
Completely
place.
understood the
This isn't
enormous risks
suspicious at
involved.
all.
Mr. de Castellac
Yeah.
plans to reward you generously. See you soon.
Maybe tell me who you guys are and I'll take your
You know
job.
this de Castellac guy?
Huh? Can't go there, Jade. Not like a trap. It's too dangerous.
Why is Paige so shifty right now?
Some dinero to protect us from those
Dinero,
thinking
gringo.
Careful throwing those terms around, Greg.
If you wanna go
I mean,
Actually, this is a chance for a very interesting remark. Did you know where the term gringo comes from?
where?
It comes from the word griego, which means Greek.
Interesting.
Basically used for any foreigner.
Version of your OS. You'll be able to take a look at it, Jade. As for me, I'll try to get that stupid hovercraft up and running.
I don't think you should call it stupid, Paige. You're only marginally smarter than it is.
Ouch!
It's a future of smart devices and dumb people.
Okay, it's working. We are once again connected.
Okay, that was a
with
little
El Mundo
harsh.
Exterior.
Bit, but
You mean
yeah,
the
this
outside
guy's
world,
accent is
Segundo.
terrible.
It is so terrible. I mean, you're in France. You're right next to Spain. You can't get some people with decent Spanish accents?
Though, apparently we're in Venice too,
What?
considering it's a city of canals.
No. I'm talking about the people who made the game, Greg.
True.
Michelangelo and such.
Oh yeah, true.
They couldn't, like, take a 60-mile day trip into Spain, find a guy who speaks Spanish, and be like, hey, you're Spanish. We got a Spanish guy in the game. What do you think? By the way, we can only afford to pay whatever actor does this $50 a day. And then all the real Spanish people said no. So tell me about the stuff you're picking up. Or is the game going to do that? Oh, yep, they are.
The boost capsule.
Boy, this game makes narration easy. We don't even really need commentary at all.
And yet we continue to provide it.
A POD, it's a piece of defense. I don't know.
Okay, let's get at it.
Whoa. I'd forgotten that Paige can really get around sometimes.
Speaking, is that a racial slur, Jade?
No.
I mean, I guess if Paige is okay with it.
Yes. She has pig friends and they're okay with it. That... Need a new motor. Oh man. If this is as hard as it is in real life, this is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Okay, let's go.
I guess we'd better head straight
To the Pigmobile!
garage.
Na-na-na-na-na-na. And immediately bump into a wall. You're gonna need a new
Yep.
motor and a new rotor.
Boy, Mr. Hovercraft ain't doing too good.
Good thing the gun still works great.
Mama goes. They've got what we need.
Maybe we can bombard Mamagos until they give us the stuff for free. Oh, I forgot. This isn't Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
this some kind of
wrong
immigrant from Brooklyn?
Well,
You're shooting at the
that's
wrong
it.
target.
Finito.
Oh, no, wait. That'd be Boston. Oh.
Stupid tugboat! The garage is only 300 meters away.
Swim, you dingus. Oh, my God. I didn't think there was such a thing as a Casio guitar until now.
Yep.
What seemed to be the problem?
I think it's pretty
No
obvious.
problem.
Mama go garage. Mama go.
We're like Pokemon. We can only say our own names over and over again. Mamago.
It works.
Except in the most
Yeah, works to sucker in the clients.
inception
all right.
bad Jamaican.
Of course the
accents.
tugboat works. They're a freaking garage. What kind of garage would they be if their tugboat didn't work?
Gotta get out of this tuna can.
Fun fact: In the original concept art, there actually was a pot leaf on the front of the garage.
Oh, huh, classy.
I guess they decided that was a little too far from subtle.
I can't believe she's surprised that the tugboat works. It's like,
Thanks again, Jade.
what kind of garage is like, oh, we can fix your car, but only if you can drive it here. I mean, but my car is broken and needs to be fixed,
Also, I'm
or I
pretty
can't
sure-
drive anywhere.
I'm pretty sure their scientific name wouldn't just be Rhinoceros sapiens.
Well, rhinoceros is Greek and sapiens is Latin, but then again, there's much more ridiculous things in actual taxonomy, so
True.
it's not that bad. Let's look it up for real, shall we?
Sure, why not?
It's not like I have any dedication to this Let's Play anyway.
Ouch.
Okay. I wasn't making fun of anybody else besides me. Strict name of the rhinoceros, the Latin name. Depends on the family, actually.
Interesting.
Are these Indian and Javan rhinoceroses? Black rhinoceroses? I guess they're Jamaican. They must be black rhinoceroses.
I guess?
That would be Diceros. Diceros bicornus sapiens would be the proper name.
It's like... I think they go to the Star Wars school of bad sci-fi accents.
Also known as the Star Wars School of Accents.
Yeah, basically.
So you gonna buy something? It's tempting. But you have to go through a claw game in order to get it. Oh wait, no you don't. These things just remind me of those little games that you see in like Denny's. You know what I mean? I feel like you should have to go through a minigame to get it. And if you lose, it eats your money. That wouldn't be frustrating at all.
Dom's meteor just made us a new skylight. Look up there.
Hey, that is funny. Dom's just destroyed my entire orphanage. How about some sensitivity?
Don't get caught off guard.
And off we go again. This will not be the last time we run into these Jamaican rhinos. Oh no.
Ooh, no.
But for now...
We have to protect them.
You mean the boats or them? Sorry, when you say they're attacking the boats and we have to protect them, I assume you're talking about the same thing. Whoa. So, Resident Evil 4 completely copied this scene.
I guess?
They just replaced the energy bolts with harpoons. Basically exactly the same thing. How could
Totally.
you, Capcom? Just one more example of the Japanese stealing from the French. You know, like, actually, I'm kind of drawing a blank here.
Yeah, I had no idea where you're going with that, to be honest.
Anime. The Japanese stole anime from the French. The French invented anime.
Totally.
And sushi. That's good advice, Paige, but we already did it.
Hey, Paige, a new pearl.
Quick, get it.
I'm sure it'll come in handy in case we have to.
That's one unrealistic aspect of this game, is that pearls always show up like all over the place, and yet no one tries to steal them from you. That is not realistic in a world this sack of crap.
Actually, the ordinary Hylians seem pretty nice.
Yes, but they live in a rough world. I mean, really, they should have to fight to survive.
Hey, Jane! A school of blues?
Blue what?
From the same family as the scorpion fish. Very difficult to photograph.
Didn't seem that tough to me.
Okay, your roll of film is finished. Bravo, Jade. I'll send you the zoom. And I'll
You can
recharge
just
your
do that
film.
digitally? That's
I
weird.
guess?
So someone is digitally refilling your roll of film. Why not just have a digital camera? This makes no sense.
The technology here is pretty weird.
It's kind of anachronistic in a fun way, you know,
Yeah.
but also kind of a weird way, and occasionally a bewildering way.
Miss Jade, Mr. de Castellac wishes to meet you on Black Isle as soon as possible. There are a lot of units at stake.
Let me sum this up. Miss Jade, get a frickin' move on. We're not paying you to photograph eels. Yeah, but someone else is paying you to photograph eels.
And I trust them more.
The eels? Yes. Oh, you meant the research center.
We gotta be super careful, Jade. The
I keep forgetting that there is like no section that lasts even 5 minutes early on in this game where nothing is happening. I honestly wish it was a little quieter so you could kind of soak in this town.
Yeah.
Instead of just non-stop action. Not that it's bad. I mean, I know why they did it. They don't want it to be boring, but...
Well, I'll be. They've even blocked off this.
You are entering a hazardous zone. For
Ooh.
your safety, please leave the area.
There's a lot of laser-powered tugboats in this place. I think it's the center of their economy.
I mean, if you got tractor beams and you got tugboats, you know.
This is some nice piano music. It's just weird, you know? Generally, I'm accustomed to the bad music being at the beginning of games, and then they save the good stuff for later, during moments of high tension. But in this game, they just give you lots of great music at the beginning, and it's like... it almost inures you to it. Don't zoom up. Don't zoom in on that. That black emptiness texture looks really bad up close. It looks like someone draped a piece of black felt over it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's 2000.
Yeah, I know. This is what video gaming was back then. Some lovely seagulls here, though.
Honestly, it looks pretty good considering.
This game is held up. It has a very strong sense of stylization. So it's not like they went for realism. I think that's part of the reason. Really rather like Wind Waker in that respect.
Well done.
Seagulls! We would never have thought to have photographed those ourselves. It's like, you know, humanoid pig, yawn, rhinoceros, seen it. Seagulls, oh my god. I love seagulls. It's so adorable how they eat trash.
My employer, Mr. de Castellac, like all the inhabitants of Hillis, wish to see an end to this war. The
Spoiler,
Alpha
that's
Section
not
claims
true.
to be pushing back the Doms, but they're hiding the truth from us.
Are they not inhabitants of
Monsters
Hillis?
have already invaded every corner of our planet. 2 specimens have been spotted at the bottom of this mine shaft. If we don't warn the population, their numbers
Of the
will
situation.
increase quickly. Mr. de Castellac
Then they will
is prepared
face
to
total
pay a
annihilation.
high price to be able to diffuse a picture of a pair of these monsters. This
Which is
a
why we're not
very
actually going to
risky
warn the
mission if we
population.
refuse.
Yeah, I know. Why not warn them first? He already has a picture of the monsters. Why doesn't he disseminate that picture?
That's also
one he
a
just showed to
good
Jade.
point.
We need you to get a picture of this monster. Here is a picture of it. And this next one is going to be a very long dungeon, so I suppose you're splitting it off here.
Yep.
Insert your M disc.
So that is the last of this video.
We'll see you later.
Goodbye.